Hello, my friends. We're back. What we're going to do is we're going to do a workout just for our abs. I have a dog underneath my rebounder, so if I were to jump on her, that would be very dangerous. So she has to move. Okay, you have to move. Okay, there we go. So she was underneath there. Oh, okay. So let's start first of all with our obliques. How we're going to do that? Push into your mat. Push into your mat, and I want you to put your hands on on the sides of your waist, and kind of feel how when you bottom out on one side, there is a slight contraction on that side, which makes it nice and tighter, and it's obviously going to work us out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go left and right with our shoulders, and I want you to put your hands on your obliques just to feel the activation of the abs, the activation of the obliques, and push in to the mat and just go left and right, seesawing or going left and right, dipping down, just to feel the activation. Now, the nice thing about this exercise is your pelvic floor is not really going to feel it that much because we're not jumping. We're not jumping off the mat. But the nice thing is remember that every single time you get on a trampoline and you just also kind of bounce, you are activating and stimulating your connective tissue. So that's always a good thing to do. You just have to be careful about the intensity. That's the big thing. Intensity. We don't want big intensity. So left and right, left and right, left and right, abs tight. Left and that rhymes. Left and right, left and right, left and right, abs tight. Keep it going, keep it going, and pull your tummy in. Pull your tummy in. Pull your tummy in. It really doesn't have to be that big. That's the nice thing about this exercise is you just keep your tummy really tight. You go left and right, and you're going to feel the burn. And that's the nice thing is because I'm just kind of keeping you company. If you were to do this on your own for 2 minutes or 3 minutes a day, you'd really see an amazing difference in your abs and in your waistline. See what I'm doing with my shoulders, pushing into the mat with my legs, going left and right with my shoulders. We're going to do this up for another 28 seconds. And then we're going to change the exercise, but I just want to kind of keep you going and keep you company. Another 20 seconds, and then we're going to change the exercise. A lot of people I've been, in the fitness sector for over 35 years, and I've seen a lot of creativity, and that's good. Creativity is good. It keeps us going. But sometimes just doing things that are small and controlled kind of the better solution. So we're gonna open our left leg just a little bit, just enough to keep our knee in line with. Wait, I'm gonna move this because I've got an unstable jumping surface. We don't ever want that. Okay, we're stable again. So I push into the mat and I bring this leg up. Now what I'm gonna try to do is bring my shoulder towards my hip. It's not my elbow towards my knee, it's my shoulder towards my hip. Put your hands on your obliques once again. I want you to feel the activation of this sector, of this portion of your torso. So you're pulling your low ribs towards the hip bone, and you're just kind of crunching it sideways. A lot of people do this, and that's great, but that would be just your arm and your leg, your hip flexors. I want you to work on your obliques. So you're pushing in, you're crunching that sideways, and what you're really trying to think about doing is putting or decreasing the space between your ribs and your hip bone, ribs and hip bone. So we're going to do that for 8 and 7 and 6 and push, and let that extra bounce. If you feel that extra bounce as you close, you feel it bottoming out and crunching even more. That's deceleration. Triple force conditioning. That helps us increase everything. Every exercise that we do on a trampoline gets amplified because of the triple force conditioning. So even we're just doing this, we're making more of a result, or making more of a ripple in the pond of exercise. Okay, so here we go. Same thing. Your knee is always going to be pointing over your middle toe. I like to, I don't like to go like straight. I like to open it a little bit. Doesn't have to be over exaggerated open, slightly towards a 45-degree angle. You're closing your hip to your ribs, hip, hip bone and ribs, and hip bones and ribs. So that's another thing is, as a personal trainer over the years, I've always tried to help people understand where they're working out as opposed to just copying what I'm doing. Try to understand where you're going with the contraction. Try to understand where you're going with the movement, and that will make it so much more effective in the same amount of time, as opposed to just, hoping for the best, I'm doing this, hoping for the best, hoping to get a result. We try to make it smaller. We try to go inside our head and say, okay, this is where I'm working out. This is where I'm contracting the muscle, pulling my abs in, keeping everything tight, everything under control. And this is really great for anyone who has, pelvic floor problems or leakage, because we're not bouncing too much and we are giving a good, what it is it's when you're adapting or you're conditioning your body, is you're giving like a message to your muscles and to your entire system going, okay, we're bouncing here. What's happening? Let's get stronger. Let's get tighter. Let's get, more effective at making this body fitter and healthier. And 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay. Still got a few minutes to go, and I want to get down and I want to do some bouncing. Okay, wait a second. Excuse me. I'm going to move this so that that doesn't cut into my back. That's never fun. Okay, here we go. So we're bouncing down. Now I want you to keep a hand behind your neck so your neck's not going to feel any sort of tugging on the cervical area, because that's not good. So what I'm doing is I'm pushing into the mat with my hips. Very simple exercise. Don't think up, think down. So it's down, down, and pull your tummy in. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now turn your knees and keep the pumping action going. But what you're going to be doing now is to try to close the right elbow towards the right hip to go back into that same area that we were working when we were on our feet. So it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Turn your knees to the other side. And your other elbow is going to come forward, and you're going to try to crunch laterally or sideways. So it's 8 and 7 and 6. Watch what this hand up here is doing. I'm pumping, or I'm doing a little circle with my arm, which helps me keep the dynamic inertia going. What's dynamic inertia? Dynamic inertia is this kind of bouncing movement that keeps on going in a dynamic mode, because I'm kind of helping it pump, helping it go, and keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now you just feel that little pumping action, how it's really making your abs tight. Now we're going to close for 4, open for 4, close for 4, open for 4. Pull your abs in, open, breathe, close, open, close, open, 4, open, 3, open, 2, open, last one, and close, and open. Okay, here's the last one I'm going to show you for today. We're going to get on the side. I love this. This is really good. So you're sitting on one glute, and you're going to use your arm on the ground to pump into the ground and get that body moving. So once again, you're going to feel it on your obliques. You're going to feel it going. I want you just to get the pumping action. And we're not jumping. We're not doing anything that's really too ballistic. But it doesn't really take that much to get the contraction going, to feel it going. This is Dolly. She's in heat, so we have to have her little diaper on. Yes, you are adorable. So there she is. That's Dolly. And it's 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go to the other side. Come here, doll. Come here, baby. Come here. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, so we're on our hip, and we're pushing into the mat. Bring your arm down, and it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that's it. We did our abs today on our super jump rebounder. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do share this video if you enjoyed it, save it, and follow me here on YouTube so that you can find more super jump rebounding videos every single week, or at least 2 a month. I try to keep it going. I work a lot, but I do try to keep it going. And please follow me on Instagram on Aging and Loving It. And I will see you very soon here on my channel. Have a great day.